All right, boss, we're 2 stops in. How do you feel like the town hall tour started off on day 1?
Oh man, these town hall tours are great. We spend a lot of our time when we're in the district going and really talking with people throughout the 24 counties. We're on the road a lot. I think we put over 100,000 miles on this very vehicle right here in the last 2 years traveling the district. But to go to these town hall meetings and to have this type of turnout and hear from people, a lot of them I haven't even met before, with real concerns about their businesses and how the federal government, the overregulation is affecting that. Some of the concerns they have that are some of the things that I can't really do anything about, but people just want to be heard. And one of the things I'm most proud about is to be able to, our staff to be here from Washington, D.C. and from our district, the staff that's really working hard to get people money back that the federal government's holding on to. I think just a couple of weeks ago, one of our caseworkers was able to help return $700,000 that the federal government was holding on to a business owner that now he can stay in business because of that money. And that's rewarding to me.
Absolutely. And on these town halls, you're visiting a lot of small businesses and you're hearing directly from small business owners. Why do you think that's so important?
Look, small businesses are the fabric of America, and we're trying to get more businesses started in rural America, in our district, and really all over America. But the Small Business Administration's not been doing its job. Instead, they've been out electioneering for the Biden administration, trying to register voters, Democrats. They need to be out in rural America trying to help people start businesses, helping veterans start small businesses, helping everyday mom and pops out in Main Street America. Without small businesses, which include farms, without small businesses, America is not going to be what it once was.
And what's your favorite part about doing these town hall tours? We're doing a lot of them, back to back to back. What's your favorite part?
I like the energy. I like getting out and meeting people. I've always liked that. When I was in television, we would go on these things called zip trips, where we would go out into the community and do our entire show on the town square. And this kind of reminds me of that, but now on a much deeper level as their representative. And I tell people, look, we represent 772,047 individuals, Democrats, Republicans, independents, politically agnostics, people who really don't care about political parties or what's going on in the political environment the next election. They just need help, and that's what we're able to do.
Absolutely. And what's it like working in D.C. and then you travel so much back to the district? What's that like, and why do you think it's so important to come back here?
Look, the way our founding fathers set it up, it wasn't for representatives to go up to Washington and to stay in Washington. It was intended for us to come back and be in the district. That's why we go through an election every 2 years. It's meant that we need to be here listening to people and hearing their concerns and being in touch with our district. I think too many times people get up to Washington, they kind of forget about their district. And this is the most important thing to me, being here, listening to people, hearing their concerns. How can we help? What are we doing wrong? I like people to test me and to challenge me. That's how I'm going to learn. I'm not going to learn, I'm not going to grow by people continually giving me praise. I get enough of that. I want to hear what we're doing wrong and how can we be better for them? How can we serve them better? And I'm not always going to agree with everyone either, but that's okay. We don't have to always agree on everything in America. Even within the Republican Party, we've been facing that a lot, is the divide in the Republican Party about how we should grow as a party, who we should let in. And I'm of the mindset, let's try to get as many people in the Republican Party as we can.
Absolutely. And you're on the ground listening to constituents. What's the number one and number two concerns you often hear the most?
The biggest concern that I hear from people is the national debt. We're $35 trillion in debt. We're paying more on the interest in that debt than we are on our security right now when it comes to the military. which is ridiculous. Our debt is going to drive us under if we don't stop spending more than we're taking in. And the answer is not taxing people more. The answer is spending less and spending more responsibly. The other big concerns that we're hearing on this town hall tours is it's about security. Our border security, our security in our neighborhoods, feeling safe when you go outside, and economic security. The inflation that has come about because this present administration's war on energy, stopping the drilling and the fracking and the pipelines, that's caused everything to shoot up. And when you pump $3 trillion through the Inflation Reduction Act and the Green New Scam, when you pump that into the economy, you're going to have inflation. People are going to spend more. Supplies are going to come down. Prices are going to go up. This administration has created this whole inflation crisis that we see right now. And my theory is you broke it, you buy it. Biden broke it. He needs to buy it.
Absolutely. And you got a great shirt on. And tell us about where you got that shirt.
I got this at Klein Schmidt's. It was the Small Business of the Month for the 4th Congressional District. In fact, we did a speech on it on the House floor. I paid full price for this shirt, by the way. The most comfortable Western shirt I've ever had on. It's made by Cinch, and it's a kind of a soft fabric, not like your old harsh cottons that wrinkled a lot. This is a modern fabric, classic style, looking good from Klein Schmidt's.